How you doing, YouTube? This is TeamOTK here. I have another deck profile for you. This is my Hero Beat. Alright, start off with Stratos. Of course, everyone knows Stratos. He's summon, get a monster, or the second effect, or if you have E-heroes on the field, or anything else, you can blow up magic trap cards. Such a good card. Alright. 3, Alias. Of course, one of the main parts of this deck. He's 19 beater. Good card. 3, Crusaders. He's good because when you normal summon, he becomes 25 plus the fact that he's a Gemini. 3, Thunder King Rios. It's such a good card. Because I don't run duality in here, so this is such a good card to have always against your opponent. 2, Honest, makes sense. It's a light, and I run a lot of lights. 2, Snowman Eaters. I don't run 3 because I felt 3 was always a dead draw, so that's why I only run 2. 1, Jitsu. It makes sense. I'll show you what's in the extra deck, of course. 1, Arabellum. He's good. First of all, he's a tuner, and he's 16 beater, and when you direct attack, you get to rip 1 card. It's a good card. Last week this won me a game when I ripped his Gorge from his hand before he was able to summon it. So it's pretty good. Morphing Jar gives me a draw, kind of a draw engine part. Gale, of course, really good card, and good effect. And then last monster, Gorse. Makes sense to run Gorse. I run out of cards a lot of times, so it gives me a chance to drop Gorse so good defense. Alright, for my traps, of course, 2 Bottomless, 2 Deep Prison, 1 Warning, and 1 Solemn. This is a good lineup. I would run another Warning, but well, number 1, I don't have another one, but this is a really good lineup to go against anything else. Solemn, you already used up half, and Warning, you have to use up 2,000 your life points. So I mean, it's a lot to pay, but it's more of those crucial moments where you can win. Call, of course, stable. Mirror Force, stable, and Oppression. It's really good in this deck. Really good in this deck. I don't have to special a lot. I mean, I could just drop normal summon Alias and sit on it, because or a Crusader and then sit on it, because they can attack into it and I can Honest. Or I could Gemini Spark. I'll show you the magic. Slide up. 2 Bucks. Works good. Works great in this deck. I don't need 2. I don't need 3. I think 3 is too much. 3 Miracle Fusion. This is a key. This is the key to this deck. Once I'm ready to dump, once I've dumped most of my monsters into the graveyard, this card goes off. I'm able to go off with it. And of course, 3 Gemini Spark. Crucial to this deck. So I can blow up anything I need to go away. So I can Miracle Fusion, or I can put stuff in. I can put aliases into the graveyard and draw a card. It's a really good card. Very good card. course, Rhoda, because I'm playing Warriors. Future Fusion, so I get dumped to the graveyard. Staple, Cold Wave, Transfer Name, Staple, Dark Hole, Staple, and Monster Reborn, Staple. Now here for the extra deck lineup. Here we go. 1 Magical Android. There's not many times where I actually do this, but it does win games sometimes. So, and now this guy, what's his name? The Tiger King. He puts in so much work in this deck, because I can Future Fusion and have a 0 on the field, and I can bounce him and Future Fusion and blow up my opponent's field, and I still have Future Fusion back to my hand. It puts in so much work. It's such a good card. Goyle, of course, good card. Ancient Fairy Dragon, my solution for Gravekeepers, and heck of big defense. Black Rose, both field, and Arcanite. Arcanite, the reason I have Arcanite is because Crusader is a spellcaster, and I have level 3 tuners, so I'm able to do Arcanite pretty fast. Another level 7, Scrap Archfiend. He's just there in case I do another level 7. Mistworm, I can't tell you how many times I actually I've done a Mistworm play, and it's so good. It works so well in this deck. Chimera Attack, of course. E-Hero Gaia. I run 2 because I run so many Earths too. I want to be able to utilize him as well. I played an X-Saber, and I was able to bring this out, and I took half of his Gothem's attack, and he didn't have much to say about it, so it's pretty good beat just to get high attack. And of course, 3 zeros. So, and 0 makes all the difference this whole deck. And now for my side deck. 1, DD Crow. 2, Concentrated Lights against that pesky Blackwing deck. 2, Cyber Dragon. He's light, and if I need to get rid of machines, I can come air attack. Pretty simple. 1, Dark Knight. Decor. Oh, maybe it's Equik. You're wondering why. Oh, why is he running that monster? Well, it's because I'm running Super Pollination. This is a good card, man. No one sees it coming. Well, if you have some, and if you have 1 or 2, I'd like to trade you, by the way. This is a good card. Because I played against a Quick Draw, and he was able to bring out Stardust and a Joe Warrior, and he ditched for Joe Warrior, and I chained into Super Pollination, and I fused him, and I was able to fuse him for this guy. It says 1 Warrior type monster and one Dragon type Synchro monster and 1 Warrior type monster. So, I mean, he lost 2 monsters, and he ditched a card, and I gained 1 big beater. Next, 2 Pulling the Rugs. I don't like to be Kaiest, so I want to run this card. 1 Swallowfoot. Good card against anything really. Don't want to get boned up by Black Rose or Miswormed, and or GBs. It's good against GBs. One chain disappearance. Um, another one for quick draw. Uh, and one different dimensional ground. Uh, this is a really good card. During I was playing the quick draw play against a quick draw, and he was. I knew he was gonna ditch his dandy for a quick draw, and so I activated this before he was gonna ditch. Well, during his standby, and he couldn't play it. So it was such a good card. And of course, skill drain. Skill drain is such a good card. It still lets me go off on a lot of things. It doesn't kill Zero, so because Zero's effect is when he leaves the field. It just says whenever he leaves the field, blow up your opponent's monsters. This doesn't stop him. Skill drain doesn't stop Honest, so it's really good plus with this. Alright, well, this is TeamOTK, and this is my deck profile on Hero Beat Lite. So rate it, subscribe, and let's see what your suggestions are. Thanks.